warm-up's about concluded here in Pittsburgh. It's the Brewers and the Pirates. Next. Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers, as Ron Renneke has his guys lined up like this. They'll match up against a product of the Phillies organization, right-hander Vance Worley. Gene Segura will stand in now, and this is certainly a guy that can beat you in a lot of ways. Currently, your National are the stolen base leaders in the National League coming into play. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will start the ball game in style. It's a home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Number 11 for him on the season. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, I'll tell you, having a guy at the top of the lineup that's capable of doing this, boy, that's a great weapon to have. He jumps all over this ball to lead off the ball game with a solo home run.
Aramis Ramirez will stand in now, and he's an imposing figure up there, currently 7. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Ryan Braun will stand in for the first time.
And he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution.
And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only one. Carlos Gomez will dig in now, and as you can see, he enters play.
He's got to deal with another full count.
The next 3-2. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Boy, the command, not really good right now to start this ball game. Already, that's 3.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it. Starting lineup for the host Pirates is there on your screen. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. Getting ready now is Starling Marte to lead things off in the home half of inning number 1. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. And this is past Ramirez down the line, a fair ball. Make the catch for the first down. Marco Estrada will step in now. A swing and a miss, he struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball. This is right by him. Absolutely.
Ike Davis will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. It's Ike Davis here with the solo home run, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
One thing for certain, he's picking the right time to start getting hot right here. With the postseason right around the corner, we're going to be relying on his offense quite a bit. Hopefully, this is a...
Russell Martin will get his first shot down. He's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games.
Fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Now here's a ball sent out to right center field, and that's going to get down for him, a base hit.
And as the season's gone on, this is a guy whose numbers have just not been going in the right direction. So this is a welcome sight. He's 1 out.
Scooter Gennett is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And a base hit now as that's how the 3rd inning gets underway. Starling Marte will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And this will be bounced foul past a former big league skipper, Nick Leyva, in that 3rd base coaching box. Out to short for Segura. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Jose Tabata will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1.
Ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. And the tag's there. He's out at 3rd base. Carlos Gomez will stand in now to get us going. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Mark Reynolds waits on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Definitely not a guy you wanted to lose there. Now,
yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a
P2 is their top fastball. Caleb Gindel will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Oh, a double play ball to second. 4, 6. 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Check it out. Ike Davis. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Now the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
and if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is into second with a two-out double.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the...
Marco Estrada will come forward now to start things
about flawless.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Scooter Gennett will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that will find the seats. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Brewers take a 2-1 lead.
Well, it's been a game of solo home runs so far. That's 3 of them now, and they get their second one right here to move them out in front.
Aramis Ramirez will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit. In the Pittsburgh bullpen. Here's a bouncing ball now back up the middle, and for the 3rd time tonight, he's got himself a base hit.
Hey.
Jonathan Lucoy. See what he can do here with 2 by the catcher there.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And the second run will score. It's now a 4. Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jared Hughes is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Carlos Gomez, count to 1-2 now. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there, mistaken location, and he is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall, a home run. A 2-run home run there by Carlos Gomez. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
And sometimes as a pitcher out there, you have to challenge guys up in the strike zone. The only thing is, it just can't be out over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. So he extends his arms out there and he hits this ball along.
Russell Martin will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Travis Snyder will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at 3rd and only 1 away. Here's a swing by Snyder, and he connects on this one. Out to deep right field. And right off the bench, it's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
get in the air. He does a lot more than that. He gets this thing high in the air, all right, all the way over the wall, too.
Brandon Compton will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Things started here in the top of inning number 6. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, as it is now 7-3.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not.
Neil Walker will stay. That's out to right center. This is a base hit and maybe more as Gomez and Braun are going to chase this one out toward the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double for out number 1. Ryan Braun, now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And Braun ought to have extra bases here as this one's into the gap. And Braun's going to be in there at third with a triple. Jonathan Lucroy. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the second. Gabby Sanchez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Is lined into left field, and a welcome to the ball game there as he's got himself a pinch hit single. Starling Marte will stride in. He singled in his last. Oh, and he gets around on the curveball as this is hit high and deep out to left, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Justin Wilson will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Marco Estrada will step in, a ground out victory now. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. Andrew McCutchen will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now this is sharply hit and over the head of Ramirez at third, a fair ball. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Now here comes Brewers manager Ron Renicky out of the Milwaukee dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Jim Henderson is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Gene Segura will stand in again.
That high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball. This is kind of a tough trade-off here in that leadoff spot. For the most part, he's been a pretty productive hitter at the top of the lineup, but the strikeouts just keep mounting up. And I don't care if you have leadoff type speed. If you're not putting the ball in play, you're
Russell Martin will stride in, grounded. Another full count pitch home. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And hey, don't write these guys off just yet. It's a home run. A solo shot for Russell Martin. Number 13 for him on the year, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Brendan Kinsler is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Josh Harrison will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. The 1-0 home. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Jose Tabata will stand in as their last chance now. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he